Last time on Mana Man.
It's not even like I want to take a break. I just don't know if this is even worth doing long term. I just don't really know what's going to happen with the future of the channel, to be honest with you.
Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Mana Man, and today we got a juicer for you. Before we dig into the deck, let's just go ahead and address the obvious here. A little bit new of a format that we're trying out today. If you noticed by my intro, I felt a little bit down in my last episode, so I'm going to try and just spur back here. I am not opposed to going back to my old type of content, but if you're new around here, this is going to be a little bit new. I'm going to take the Lookout Deserts, and I'm going to let you in on a little bit of a hint. Atraxa domain, yeah, I don't care. In one world, whatever the heck, I don't care. We're going to enter the domain of Atraxa, and we're going to see if the Lookout Deserts, is it just a meme, or can we actually put a Hern in the top 500 Mythic? I guess we'll find out, but before we do find out, I'm going to go ahead and give a special shout out to the patrons and the YouTube channel members. Thank you so much for your support. It means the absolute world to me, and keep in mind that only you can help save the ether with me. Now, without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies.
Alright, let's see what we got here. I think we can rock with this, right? The question is, how important is this turn 1 Duress? I'm going to say not really here. Let's go for the little desert. Get a little action going on before we go for the Duress. Or maybe I just want to go for turn 2 Bristly Bill. We'll see. Okay. Do the Rattleback I can't even. I'm not going to try and pronounce that
Apothecary
thing. I want to go for Bristly Bill or the Duress. I think we'll just go ahead and get Bill down. Probably going to be playing some sort of domain, so seems rather fitting. The only question is, do we even want to go for the Duress? I think we'd rather just kind of drop down another threat to kind of speed things up here a little bit. I'm going to. Let's go and drop the Abandoned Mire. Be nice and aggressive. Maybe they have the Ley Line Binding, which would kind of suck, but can't really prevent that either way, so be that as it may. We shall swing with the Bristly Bill. Rattleback
Apothecary. Why couldn't I get that? It's Apothecary.
Yeah, we're not going to try. The Rattleback. The Rattlesnake. Stone Cold Steve Austin style, baby. Alright, I think oh, man. I definitely would like to take a look at their hand with the Duress, so Lightning Helix. Unfortunate, but such is life. I think they still have enough for it, so don't have enough for the Rattlewurm either. Well, actually, it's our only play now, so guess we'll go ahead and give ourselves lifelink, now that this is all that relevant. So, Ley Line Binding, I'm assuming that's coming up, right? They have all 5s. This would cost 1. Menace, yes. Well, they have it. They also have a Lightning Helix as well. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Ew, this is pretty bad. Well, I guess it's going to have to be the Binding, because the Rattlewurm can eat the Helix. But they also have the Sunfall. Oh, okay. Not my favorite position I've ever been in.
That's what she said.
Phyrexian. So now I have to kind of worry about this the Sunfall here. The High Noon actually does not really bug me that much. Let's do this. Give ourselves Menace, like it matters. Actually, I guess we'll probably just give ourselves Lifelink, I guess. That's the more relevant thing here. Not that it matters much. And don't think Path of Peril is doing much for us, so yeah, this is the problem, though. We're going to definitely flash in this Rattlewurm. At least get one hit off before they go for the Sunfall. Yeah, because we got the desert up. Yep, just pass. Phyrexian. So we're getting inches closer to the almighty Atraxa. So, alright, let's go for the Rattlewurm. I also have another one, which is very, very nice. And a Restless Vinestalk is actually nice as well. But, yeah, they're going to go ahead and Sunfall us next turn. Hopefully they don't have a Ley Line Binding. Oh. I didn't think Domain really typically played Emperor.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
I think this is about over.
My judgment is final.
Let's do this. Let's try to force out the Sunfall. I don't think they're going to really go for this, but let's just try it out. Try to save our Rattlewurm from extinction. Okay, so that actually kind of worked. Kind of. We can go for Path of Peril on this. I mean, it's starting to look a little bleak. We have to hope these two cards are just like basically nothing.
We've got the edge in this fight.
We got the edge in this fight.
Untapped land. Restless Vinestalk is too expensive to realistically play, so we're just gonna pass. Got the High Noon. Gotta be very wary of the High Noon. Make that double.
Prepare for trouble!
Okay, they're just bumping up the Emperor, which is not my favorite thing. Flash in, baby. Rattlewurm. Loamspeaker A. I think we're gonna have to just try and kill the Emperor. I mean, God, we're just so, it's gonna be such a grindy matchup. There's really no way around it, so I'm gonna have to try. Let's go ahead and kill the Emperor here. Do we get it? We do. Okay. If they have another sweeper, that's just it. We're gonna have to just live and die by it. I'm committing full onto the board. If they have another Sunfall, I think that's just the way it is. I would think they don't if they're gonna animate this. I think that means no, but who knows? Cornucopia. Well, that's their turn, so they, I mean, High Noon also affects them, so. Alright, so. What do we want to do here? I think we'll take the Vinestalk because it is the cheapest thing, right? Ooh, we actually screwed this up big time.
It's right about this time that I thought I fucked up.
I should have went for Path of Peril first. I don't think it's really the end of the world, but it is worth noting. Alright, so we do have a decent amount of damage here. Alright, Vinestalk. I think this does not really help us in any sort of capacity, so I think we'll say no. And the Cottage, again, this doesn't really matter. I don't think this matters at all. This is a decent amount of damage. Bang, bang, bang. Down to 6. I mean, just the one thing I don't want to see here, obviously, being a Traxa. And there's a Traxa. There's a Traxa. Alright. Okay. We can make the Atraxa a 3/3 with the Vinestalk, which actually is pretty cool. I'm trying to think here. How do we get out of here? Yeah, so obviously we're not going to survive another turn. They got about a bazillion things in their hand here. This does an extra damage. We can get Tatyova, Steward of Tides, to go off this way. Well, we don't really have any other choice. Let's go ahead and hit him. Hit me, baby, one more time. And we get another land to go off here. I don't think it, like, particularly matters. I think we'll just take the desert, whatever, sure. So down to 9. We can animate the Restless Cottage, and then when the Restless Vinestalk attacks, the Atraxa will go down. And this is our only chance. I haven't really done the math here. We're swinging, baby. The Restless Vinestalk, I've never actually had this be relevant before, but the Restless Vinestalk, I'm going to target Atraxa to make it weaker, so that lifelink doesn't matter as much. So now they're only going to get 3. They're tapped out. I think we win. So they can kill whatever they want, but I think this should be a little too much damage, right? This has trample. They block this. That's 9, 12, 15. I think we got it. Well, that's crazy. The Restless Vinestalk made the Atraxa that much weaker. We would not have won that without shrinking down the Atraxa.
We would've. Math is hard, but it's also for blockers.
Or I think we actually may have won anyway. I don't know, but that is pretty cool. GG's.